back, guys. Today I'm helping my uncle get the field cultivator out. You can see we got a lot. So the cultivator is in the back corner of the shed over here. You can hardly see it because we got to move. So we're gonna start with moving the 9400, which is right here. Then we gotta move the 4240, the 9420, and then behind this stuff has the corn head for the chopper and the tile plow. So we got quite a bit of stuff to move just to get to the cultivator then. So we'll go ahead and hop in the 9400 then. Nice and clean windows. We had it serviced this year, and they really cleaned it up nice. So go ahead and get it started up. Go. I'll let it run for a little bit just because it hasn't ran much at all this year, so I'll just give it a minute to warm up here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and back this out. We'll probably just back most of this stuff off to the side over here. So the batteries on the 4240 aren't very good, so we had to hook up the jumpers, or the jumper cable, and it starts right up, so it didn't take much there. Alright, so now we're in the 9420. Go ahead and get started. I'll drive this once my uncle gets the 4240 out. So we'll let him get that out. You can see a lot better now how much we have to move just to, I don't know if we have to move everything, but the chopper is definitely gonna have to move so we can get the cultivator out back there. So alright, so now we can drive it out. We just gotta watch for that manure pump right there. We don't want to hit the chopper over here. We got this water tank that just hangs on the back of it. We don't want to hit it with one of the duals. We're pretty close. So should be good. Alright, we're just gonna park this over here by the 9400 out of the way now. For now. This is the tractor we're going to put on the cultivator, so we'll just leave it here until we get that out. Alright, so now we got to move the corn head and the tile plow. So for us to move the corn head, we got to get the chopper all started up. First got to turn on the electricity. This is like the main switch or whatever. So now we got to start the chopper up. Just gonna let everything boot up a little here on the screen. Alright, so the screen's on. I'm just going to start it. Starts right up. So now we're gonna let this one warm up for a little bit here. And then the hay head can stay. Just gotta move that corn head and the tile plow still. So alright, so we can go ahead and back this out. Go ahead and take it out of park. We gotta make sure I don't turn into the wall here. So we do have this backup camera on here, except the sun, it's just so that I can't see out of it. It shadows everything on that half of the shed, so I can't see anything. But I got my uncle over here. He's kind of directing me. Alright, so we ended up just backing it out. So now we can get we can line it up better, easier. We can line it up easier. It'll be easier to line up with the corn head now when we just drive it in. We gotta line up. So usually what I like to do is align that center bolt right there in the middle with the steering wheel, and that's usually pretty close to the center. So now you gotta ease into it. We gotta lower it a little bit here. to drive into a little bit, and then once you get it, I think we got it. Alright, so we got it out. We got the corn head on. We're just backing it out right now. It's kind of hard to hold the camera and drive one of these because I don't have to hold it or keep it in gear or anything. There's no clutch. The only way to stop it is with this, and if I got one hand on the camera and one on the steering wheel, I can't stop when I'm going into the corn head. So I think we're just gonna back it out of the way. Alright, so I think over here is a pretty good place. I'll probably leave the head in the air because we didn't lock it on, so if I race it or if I lower it too far, it'll unhook, and we don't want that either. So I'll just leave it like this right here. It's starting to look a lot cleaned up, more cleaned up in here. Just got the tile plow left. Then we can finally start thinking about getting this thing out. We'll have to use a smaller tractor. We can't just pull it out the 9420, the cultivator here. We'll have to use probably the 4440 or the 40. Well, the 4240 is too small. But we'll have to use a smaller tractor to get it out of the shed here. My uncle's just backed in the 9400 in right now. We're gonna hook this up to the tile plow. So I gotta go get the pins for it first. Alright, so we had to line this up, that hole, so we can get these pins through. There's a little fine-tuned switch here. I'll go ahead and start lifting it a little bit. There. Now I just gotta go put the other sides through. Alright, so we got everything hooked up here. Finally. It takes a while to get those pins in. They're just, you gotta make sure everything's lined up perfectly. It's just tough to get them in. So he's gonna go ahead and drive this out. Alright, so we had to go back to the farm and get the 4440. We're gonna use that to pull the cultivator out. So, alright, so he's just backing in the shed. I'll probably have to lower this a little with jack. Perfect. Alright, now I'm just gonna go get the pin. Alright, here's the pin. Now I can just pull it out. You can see it kind of left like little craters in where it sunk into the ground here. It sunk in just a little, not bad. Back here's a little worse, but he's got to watch the shovels in these tires, not that he hits the side of the shed. I'm gonna go check this side over here. All right, we got it out. Just trying to make sure we should be good from here then. And now we get to put everything back in the shed. So everything goes back in except for the 9420 because that's gonna go on this. But everything else, the chopper, the 9400, the tile plow, and the 4240 get to go back in then. Alright, so we got it out now. Alright, we got everything put back in the shed now. That should be in the shed anyways. We got the cultivator out. Now in about a week or two we can get the seed drill out, which means we gotta pull the chopper out, the 9400, because we gotta move the hay head. Then we can get the seed drill out. So that'll be in about 2 weeks or so from now. Now we just gotta go ahead and take the 4440 off the cultivator and put the 9420 on it. Alright, so we just pulled into the farm here. We got the tractor switched. Got the cultivator on here. We're gonna probably just back it into this empty bunker for here, or right here for the night. And then we'll work on changing shovels and stuff another day. Get it all ready for field work, I guess. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.